Whoever I'm speaking to on today, you are a person who does not mind playing the second role. You are a person who will show up to the event. You will bring all the plates, baby. You will bring all the bags. You will bring yourself and your children. Y'all come with good vibrations, good energy. Baby, you come in there and you know that you are who you are and you don't need anybody to validate you, but yet you don't mind playing second best. Whoever you are, you've been that for a while. You've been the supporter. You've been the one of the friend group who support everybody, who clap for everybody, who show up to the weddings, who show up to the Christians, who show up to the events. You are the ones who they say, hey, you coming to little JoJo game tomorrow? You know, little JoJo really ain't doing much out there on the field. They ain't got nothing going on. But you know, these people want you to come so they can throw it up in your face. And you don't mind. You know how to play it small, play it cool, play like a fool until the day you don't. And somebody stepping into that season now. Somebody stepping into that position now. Somebody don't want to play the fool no more. Because they sit around and they say things like, I pity the fool. As if you're ignorant to what they're doing. As if you're playing small because you don't know who you are. But no, you're just being genuine, being loving, being kind. Because that's just who you are. That's how God created you to be. Whoever you are, no matter how you try to play it small, somebody will always see you as tall. No matter how you try to play it small, somebody will always see you as tall. So no matter what you do, baby, no matter how you dress down, no matter how you wipe off the makeup, take off the shades, dress down the suits, whatever you got going on, somebody is always looking at you as better. Because they can't focus on themselves. They can't figure out themselves. They don't know how you still doing it. And they out here trying to do the absolute most. But you're running in circles around these individuals unknowingly. Because whoever I'm talking to, that's not even your thing. You don't have time to compete with people. You don't have time to run behind people. You don't have time to try to figure out why they did this and did that. You're just a person of light. A person who has a character. Who know how to carry yourself with dignity. And so when you show up, you see them all clicked up already sitting over there by the car, sitting over there in the house, whatever it is, and you walk in the room and you feel the energy. You feel it. You feel they've been whispering about you before you even got there, and you're like, dang, but I done brought a whole gift. I done brought my money. I done brought my children. I done brought myself to this foolishness. Let me know before I get here that you ain't rocking with me so I can not waste my time. Wherever you go, whoever you are a person who's meant to be seen as a person of a leader, as a person who knows who they are. You've always been viewed like that. You may not have known that. And so you keep questioning why when you go places, people are always competing with you, always got some slick to say. No matter how humble you are, you can take the shirt off your back and give it to them. They'll wear it, baby, and the next day you see it, they'll throw it away. People do that. Oh, my God, let's get into that. People will ask you, hey, where you got them shoes from? Or, girl, I like that bracelet, knowing you so kind-hearted. Here you are giving them your bracelet. They don't want you to have it. They don't want it either. They'll wear it for that moment, and the next day, baby, they'll throw it in the trash just to keep you from having it. I'm in somebody's business already. No matter how you try to play it small, somebody will always see you as tall. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. Thank you all for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Please know I appreciate it. I see y'all. I'm going to get more into the comments again, y'all. I just had to take a break from that. But I see y'all and I love y'all so much. Those of you that are new, y'all, listen. Over here, we don't operate in the box. So I can't be put in the box, and I dare not put you in the box. So I only lead you to the water, and it's up to you to drink. I don't have time to be digging in your bedroom, digging in your finances, busting you over the head, talking about you going to hell. Absolutely not. Your relationship with the Most High is between you and God. I'm only leading you to the throne. That's it. I'm not perfect, and I don't expect you to be. Period. Whoever I'm talking to, you may have decided you wanted to take on a new study. You may be studying, baby, how to come up out this foolishness that's going on, or studying, trying to figure out why they keep doing X, Y, Z to you. You've always been a person who's been interested in studying new things, no matter what it is. You may see somebody doing a dance on TikTok. You want to study that and learn it. So what? They'll talk about you for doing something so small as that. Because in reality, they see that as even being a big thing. The moment you post it, baby, they're going to be the same ones giving you the side eye. They'll hit a like on everybody else's post, but scroll past yours. I'm talking about friends, lovers, co-workers, associates. We ain't talking about strangers, y'all. This channel right here is about the thieves, about the deception, about the manipulation, the games, all coming from the ones that we love. The ones that we say we rocking with. The ones that's supposed to be rocking with us. And here you are now deciding to take on a new route, a new journey, studying. And these individuals or whoever around you, they feel like you're not of that. You may feel like you are of the light. I am chosen. So now you're taking on that character. Now you're taking on that journey. Now you're taking on that mindset. And here they are in the background laughing at you. Talking about you. You aren't meant to be that. You ain't that. God ain't called you to do that. Who think you? Why you think you this and that? Listen to me, baby. Don't let nobody keep you in your quote unquote sin, your past, whatever it is. Even if you still dealing with something right now, keep fighting daily. That's what they hate about you. Because every time you show up, baby, you got to fight about you. Every time you show up, you have a smile about you. You feel like new energy. Even if you going through something behind the scenes, you still show up. So no matter how much you try to back down and clap for them and make them feel good and get out the way so they can have the show, they gonna always feel like you are bigger than them. I'm talking about people that don't want to do the work. All you did was mentioned it. Mentioned you wanted to go back to school. Mentioned some of y'all may want to do tarot, whatever. Mentioned that you want to start this platform. Whatever it is. It's for you. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm only a confirmation for what you should already know. And not just me, anybody on these platforms, it should be a confirmation. You don't run to these platforms to get advice, direction. It's only confirmation. You are the light. Somebody been telling you that you're not, treating you as if you're not, want you to be second best. And you've played that role long enough. Now it's time for you to stand up into the rightful position God has called you to be. And you need to be in the moment when you do it. Don't let nobody talk you out of it, talk you down, make you feel bad. Be in the moment when you do it. Because when you do that, you drown out all the other noise, all the other opinions, all the other naysayers and doubters. It's their job to try to stop you. But as long as you focused on you and yours, focused on your bag, focused on your kids, focused on healing, focused on building, whatever it is you're doing, baby, whatever they saying and doing will not matter. You are looking like a giant to these people. These people, they come in and they look like they got it all together, but they don't. They don't. They look like their marriages, their relationship is thriving, is all this and that. It's not. It's absolutely not. They seeing you with your single self, or you with you and your kids, or you with your lover or whatever. They look at you in your relationship and y'all might not have a whole lot. Y'all out here living in a 1-bedroom, baby. And ain't nothing wrong with that. People will tell you need to bump up your living standards and stuff for what? Who are you trying to impress? You mess around and get in that foolishness if you want to. You'll be looking just like them. They dizzy. Trying to keep up with the bills that they cannot pay. I'm in somebody's business. No matter how you try to play it small, somebody will always see you as tall. So you may as well go ahead and get into that position and own it. Own it. Own it, baby. You looking magical right now. You looking magical right now. Every time you show up, you look magical. People wanted to put illusions over your life, speak over your life constantly. When people sit behind your back and gossip like that, I just gave that example because God gave it to me. Coming into the room and you feel that the energy is off. They've been talking about you, gossiping about you. That is called witchcraft. Speaking over people's life, gossiping like that all the time is considered witchcraft. Now, will it prosper? Absolutely not. The weapons may form, but it will not prosper. So you don't have to worry yourself about that, running around town, being afraid, thinking people doing X, Y, Z. Relax, whoever I'm talking to. Relax. Mama been like that. Daddy been like that. Cousin been like that. You just waking up to it now. And so now that you're waking up to it, you might be a little frightened. You might be looking around like, these people crazy. They crazy. I didn't even think I was doing nothing. I didn't even think I had nothing. All this time they've been backstabbing me. All this time they've been worried about me. Here I am showing up, giving them what I have. Showing up, being who I am. They see me jump out with not much, but yet I look abundant. These people wanted you to drown. They wanted you to drown in sorrow. They wanted you to drown in hurt. They wanted you to drown in whatever they had going on. They wanted you to be consumed with them. Consumed with their elevations. Consumed with who they're loving. Consumed with who they're traveling with. Consumed with how they elevate and having all these parties and whatever they got going on. Wanting to present themselves as something that they're not. And now that you're awakening, you're starting to see that you really are the beast. You really are the tall one in the room. You really are the leader. Regardless of what they think that looks like. Wanted you to be in sorrow. Gray areas of your life. Walking around confused. Not knowing who you are and constantly putting them on a pedestal. That's how people treat chosen ones, people that know who they are. They take it upon themselves, I got to keep saying it, to break you down. Put you on the pedestal and then break you down. Just because you're being authentic, just because you're loving, just because you're kind. These are the same ones who show up as a help. The same ones who show up as a lover. The same ones who say they've been rocking with you since you were a kid. And some of them were. There was a season where some of them did rock with you. But let me tell you when that season was. When you didn't have nothing. When you weren't nothing. Some of you had it and that's when they rocked with you. And the moment you didn't have it, they took off. But now you getting in a place, in a space where even if you got it or you don't have it, you still good. You solid now. Or you're getting there. And that's what people get afraid of. When you can detach from this tangible stuff and still be 100. Still be good with your little. They hate it. They hate it because their whole antic and tactic was to show up as a friend, was to show up as a coworker, was to show up as family and act like they was with you. To put you in this despair. To put you in a season of heartache. Depleting you. And now you're awakening. And if you weren't, I'm highlighting it right now. No matter how you try to play it small, no matter how you try to shrink, no matter how you try to be so loving and kind, some people just cannot accept that. They can't. They are determined to misunderstand you. They are determined to fight against you. They are determined to make you feel small. That's why you need to be very aware of who you are. Get to know you. Outside of people. Outside of family. So when you do come around, you can care less what they got to say. You are the highlight of somebody's life, whoever I'm talking about. You are the highlight of their day, of their life. You are it. You are. And they'll never tell you that. They'll sit behind the scenes and watch you on Instagram, watch you on Facebook, watch you on TikTok. These are the ones that will watch you. Never, ever, ever hit a like. Never acknowledge. You know they've been watching you behind the scenes with your little business. Watching you behind the scene, washing your little car. They admire you. They admire your strength, your determination. But yet when you come around, they'll treat you as if they hadn't seen your little post. They hadn't seen your little car. So you telling them a story that they already know. Hey, I bought a new car the other day. They already know that. They just refuse to acknowledge it. Because they want you to constantly feel small. But you're walking now into a season, or you're already in a position where you cannot play small. If you keep trying to play it small with these individuals, you're going to miss your blessing. You will constantly be with them in that box. And you're not meant to be that. It's time for you to expand your mind, expand your heart, expand the people that you talk to. Come up out of that same kind of environment. Yeah, these people that you about to connect with probably ain't like the last people, but it's meant to be like that. Why in the world would you go and connect with somebody that act just like the last person? Get in a new relationship and this new lover act just like your ex. Why? Those are the things, y'all, we need to start highlighting and opening our eyes to, because the same spirit can be in somebody else. That body might look good, baby. She might be built good. He might be fine as ever. But that spirit is the same spirit that was in the last person you left. And if they're ex for a reason. So why would you go to the next one and pick up that same foolishness? You too big for that now. You're too aware for that now. You've gone through the heartaches now. You know better. And if you don't, you're going to keep learning until you do. Because we've all had to do something like that. We've all had to possibly go through cycles. Because can't nobody tell you how to live your life. They'll talk about you with that too. Why you keep staying with that man? Why you so worried about that girl? Mind your business. Let people take the journey they need to take to grow, to heal, to become, to get out of your toxic energy. Mad because you can't control them no more. Sit back and watch. Whoever I'm talking to, sit back and watch the collective. Sit back and watch the chosen one. You've been doing it anyway. Somebody need to put on a whole show in this season. Literally. That's what these clowns been doing. So now you put on the show. Baby, get dressed up every day. Whatever you want to look like that. Looking like you looking. Whatever that look like. Do you, baby. Don't let nobody stop you. Be in your moment. Every time you step out that door, be in your moment. Be in your own thoughts. Be in your own bag. Put the focus on you. I told you, you keep showing up, trying to give to people, whoever you are. Or you've been like that in the past, and you're learning how to come up out of that. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be with it. We got to start running away from things that make us uncomfortable. And I said we. The moment we get on something new, the moment we get into a new study, a new journey, the moment we get around new people, it gets uncomfortable and we run away before we can even get our momentum. Don't do that no more. That's exactly what they want for you. Before you can even get started, they're trying to kick you out. You trying to go up to the friend group. You trying to talk to these people. They don't want you to be a part of it. If you were a part of it and now they shutting you out, that's because you have outgrown them. You don't resonate with them no more. Y'all don't even see eye to eye about nothing. And the moment you go back around them, you will see that. Just how much you've grown. Just how petty they are. Just how immature they are. I told you. I just said you're a person that's supposed to be magical. You're a person of light. People sitting around here, they act like they got the light. Every time you come around, they dress up. Oh, so-and-so coming today? They'll just ask, who gonna be there? Oh, she coming in today? You don't even know this is happening. Who am I talking to? You don't even know this is happening, sir, ma'am. That people around you, they dress up, they try to get their life together, they try to get their stories together, they do all this extra stuff before you show up. Whether it's you showing up on the job, whether it's you showing up to the event, whether it's you showing up to the house party. These individuals want to present themselves a certain way to you because they see you as tall. They'll never tell you that it's a whole show circling around you, wanting to impress you, because they see you as the light. They see you as the leader. They see you as the go-to person. Somebody been speaking over your life talking about you're going to be a cat lady. You're going to be a cat lady. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. Don't know nothing about you and where you're headed and what God is telling you to do. Yet here they are with their insecure self. Don't know how to stand on their own 2 feet, but here you are figuring it out. And they mad because you figuring it out. With or without them. With or without the support. With or without the accolades, the claps. You don't need that anyway. Not from them. We don't need no fake love. If you're going to be a hater, baby, be a hater and own it. Because that's your position. That fake love is played out. And a person that's evolving and growing and healing going to see straight through that foolishness. It's time now for you to know you are it, baby. I'm going to pump you up right now. You are the ish. You are it. Clap for yourself. Every time you take that test and you pass, whether it's a C, clap for yourself. Every time you open up that book to study something new, clap for yourself. Every time you make a payment on that daycare, clap for yourself. Make your car note, whatever it is, baby, clap for yourself. People around here acting like they got it and they in your pockets, but the whole time they struggling. It's time to turn up, period. Whoever you are, it's time to turn up, baby. You have been on lockdown. Literally. Lockdown. Mentally, sometimes we think about lockdown as physical, but y'all, if you're on a mental lockdown, that's a whole nother ball game. Somebody done really wrecked you, broke you down, whatever it is, talked about you, humiliated you, however that looked like. A mental blockage is a whole nother ball game. And so people look at you confused because you keep pushing so hard. They tell you it don't take all of that. People that say it don't take all of that are the ones that's not thriving for anything. They're not pushing for nothing. It do take all of that and some when it comes to you, because people constantly trying to beat you down to a pulp. They see your branches, your tree is tall, baby. They want you to be a stump when you come around them. Barely being seen, barely being heard, barely being acknowledged. But God is not allowing you to be that person anymore. You cannot play small anymore. It's just not going to happen. You're growing too much. You're evolving too much. You're healing too much. You're listening to things like this, and it's helping you to come up out of that. And now you need to celebrate. Celebrate yourself. Well, whoever this is for, wherever you are, it don't have to be you receiving nothing tangible. It's just you acknowledging, I know better now, so I'm going to do better. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Celebrate the fact that you literally just got away from these people, this person. It's time to turn up. It's time for you to connect. Somebody was possibly connected, whether male or female. You had a friend that you turned up with, baby. Y'all had good times, grand old times. And now you're having to detach from this person And his friend keep presenting themselves as if they still turning up. They just as hurt as you. They just as brokenhearted as you. But this person is so prideful, arrogant. They'll never come and tell you that. They'd rather let your relationship crumble instead of being truthful about what they feel. If you hurt, say you hurt. If I said something to you, mistreated you unknowingly, knowingly, say that. If you truly care about the connection. Some people need to wipe their hands, though, of this person. It's time for you to celebrate with new people, a new friend, make new connections. Because whoever this individual is that you're leaving behind, they so mad and angry at you for choosing you. Just for choosing you. When you chose you, that made you look big. The only reason y'all connected because y'all were bonding over the same thing. I told you at some point y'all were clicked up. Whoever I'm speaking to, you were connected. You could resonate. But now you're being fed different things. Now you're being opened up and acknowledging different things in your life. And when God starts really messing with you, baby, oh, that's it. When you are really a person that's supposed to be on a divine path, all of us are called to something, y'all. Let me make this real clear, because when we start talking about this chosen thing, people feel so bothered by that. But many are called and few are chosen. That's the word. All of us are called to do something. It's the body. We need the foot. We need the hand. We need the arm. We need the eyes. We need all of that. That's considered being called. Everybody is called to something. We're all needed in this world to operate. That's why you don't talk about the janitor, because if the janitor didn't clean up, your nasty, filthy self probably wouldn't want to go use the bathroom. You talking about him cleaning it up. Go in your own bathroom and see what it looked like. I'm talking to somebody now. The janitor is just as important as anybody else. These are the kind of people, or this person right here is somebody who will talk about the janitor. But you open up their car door, you open up their shower curtain and see how they living. If you want the freaking connection, act like it. But somebody needs to disconnect from whoever this person is, because if you reconnect with them, it's going to be all games and manipulation yet again. You've been in a cycle with whoever this person is. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be your family, co-worker. You've been in a cycle with this person that you thought was your people. You called them your people, even if y'all weren't related blood. Had a good time. Turned up, baby. And somebody's still living in that. Somebody, both of you, still living in those turn up moments, but God has disconnected you. And that's the struggle for both of you. Whether it's a lover or a friend or your mother, whoever. That's the struggle right now. Because your flesh want to reconnect with this person. But every time you do, you see that it's always foolishness. That's your sign right there. Why you keep going back? Why do you keep trying? What do you want out of that? I got to talk to somebody now. What you want out of that? Let's talk about it. You keep going back to this man. You keep going back to this woman. You keep going back to these parties. You keep doing all of that. And every time you go, you get hurt. Every time you go, you feel some type of way because they talking about you. They clowning you. You're the butt of the joke. What are you getting out of that? Every time you sleep with him, you feel some type of way by him or her. You leave the situation feeling depleted. Just think about that for a moment. Yes, your flesh want to be around them, but what your spirit feels, what does your heart feel when you leave these individuals? How does your mind feel? I told you somebody been caught up in their mind. And the reason that you are because you back and forth with people that you need to cut off. You've outgrown them now. They see you as bigger. You're not that little ant anymore. And you don't see yourself like that. Because whoever you are, this thing must have happened fast, baby. It must have happened fast. You were in one season, and in the next day, you were in a whole nother season. What do I mean by that? You went to bed crying. The next day, baby, you woke up with joy. They looking at you with a smile on your face. You walking around like you can care less what they got going on. And now they scratching their heads trying to figure out who touched you. God. God. God removed you from out of my life. God. Stop going back. Choose ye this day. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Choose ye this day. If you love that person, you want to be in that cycle with them, go off. If you want to be free and go to something new and get into this abundant, whatever God is calling you to, do that. But what you cannot do is try to serve two masters. You cannot serve God and serve these individuals who's walking in darkness. It don't work like that. You can't play in God's face. I'm talking to somebody. And y'all, I say this in love. But I got to give it to y'all because you've been playing it small way too long. And no matter how much you try to play it small, people see you as tall. So that's what's wrecking your brain right now. Because you're tired of constantly trying to prove yourself to people that's committed to misunderstanding you. You need to celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Clap for yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge your own growth. Stop telling people all your good business. Don't even tell them the bad business because they love that more than the good business. Celebrate. Celebrate your strength. Celebrate where you come from. Celebrate where you're going. Somebody, oh my goodness, I just heard that. Somebody is embarrassed for whatever reason about where they're from. I don't know what that's about. Embarrassed about the city that they come from. Embarrassed about how they grew up. Embarrassed about what they had to go through as an adult. Because we talk about childhood stuff, but listen, we could be adults too, going through childhood wounds. And somebody's embarrassed about it. You don't have to be. That's a part of your story. That's a part of your journey. If you from, I don't even know, I don't want to call no place because somebody might be offended by it. Wherever you from, rap that. What is it to be embarrassed about? That's a part of your story. People need to start realizing that your authenticity, your real, raw, true self is what people love. Chosen one, they will never tell you that. They love you, but they also love to hate. That's their struggle. They love to hate. So depending on the day, you can get the lover or the hater. And we're not playing in that gray zone anymore. You want to play in the dark, do that. You want to be in the light, do that. But I'm not going to stand by and allow you to keep playing in my face. For what? For what? Somebody's embarrassed about their past. And it don't have to be you, chosen one. It could be somebody around you. They're embarrassed about their past. They're embarrassed about where they're from. They're embarrassed about how they were brought up. It is such a beautiful story to be told. That's the thing about it. If it's you, chosen one, your life, your story is beautiful. Never be ashamed of it. If all your teeth fell out because you did crack, that's a part of your story. And when you stand up wherever you are, whether it's on a job, whether it's on a platform, whether it's in a jail, house, wherever you need to go to tell your story, never be ashamed. With all your teeth missing, I'm not trying to be funny. With all your teeth missing, baby, you stand right up there and tell your story. That's your freedom. Whoever I'm speaking to, my God. That's your freedom, baby. That's why you're in a mental bondage right there. Because you refuse to accept where you've been, what you've done. Not realizing that's the beauty of who you are. In the moment you begin to share it, people can start relating to you even more. You want to be relatable, you want to be likable, you want to be all these things, which you already are, but you're trying to figure it out because people keep coming against you. Start being more real, raw, true. In whatever that looks like. You want to put on a blue shoe and a black shoe? Do it. They both could be Nike, but you want to put on your black and white Nike and your blue and black Nike? That's so specific. Somebody been thinking about mixing, matching their shoes up because you want to be different. That's so minor, yes, but it's so specific. Do it. That's you, baby. Rock it. And when they ask you, you know you got on 2 different shoes. Yes, I do. And walk smooth off. Don't even explain nothing to them. Some people need to turn their back in this season, baby. You need to be walking smooth off on a whole lot of people. They need to see the back of your back. Every time they see you, you need to be walking off. Heavy too. Put your 2 different shoes on. So what? You are meant to stand out. You are meant to be that person that looks like they got it all together. You ain't out here pretending, no. It's just the light that's on you, within you. The power that God has given you. People look at your strength, your determination, and think it's you. No, it's my Father. That's who I get my strength from, my ideas from, my instructions from. Whoever you are, the moment, I'm telling you, you tap into you, it's going to be a light that's so bright, you won't be able to understand it. You will not be able to understand it. So therefore, you cannot explain it. People will just have to experience it. Period. And when they do, they're going to try to treat you as if you're small. This is why this has been happening. Chosen one, collective, whoever's watching. Every time you elevate in what area, it don't even matter. You get a brighter light. You become more aware. So that's why all your life, people been after you, talking about you, mistreating you. Or when you got as an adult and start really tapping into you because you could have been considered an ugly duckling as a child. That's what they said. That was their opinions. And now you done grew up. You know how to dress yourself up. You know how to make your body look like you want to make it look by the clothes that you wear. You know how to put yourself together and present yourself like somebody. But these individuals still see you as that old version of you. And that's what makes you embarrassed about who you are at this time or stepping into. Don't let nobody hold that over your head. Whatever your past was, that's your story. That's your power. That's your freedom. That's your strength. It's okay. It is okay. Now, do you have to walk around telling your business? Absolutely not. But when they bring it up in the conversations randomly, because that's what they do. Y'all talking about one thing and they bring up something that has nothing to do with what y'all talking about. Because they looking at you while you expressing yourself, while you talking, and they see something about you that looks happy. That's switching, that's changing. And so they'll bring up something from the past. Tell you in the middle of you talking, this is so specific, in the middle of you talking about something that you're doing that you feel good about, or even just encouraging them, they'll tell you, hey, you know your hair sticking up over here. And you like, what? Like, okay, my hair's sticking up. I get it. Fine. But I'm telling you something, that I'm interested in, or I'm trying to encourage you, or I'm trying to do whatever. You talking about my hair to throw me off course? To make me feel bad? Because they're jealous, envious, and prideful. I put a video out like that yesterday. They care about the minor things. And you out here trying to make big moves, baby. Whatever that look like. Can't even have a decent conversation with them. They pinpointing all the negative things. That's how they operate. And it's time for us to wake up to that. So you can know that that's not normal. That's not okay. Them constantly doing you like that is not okay. Last one, y'all. All of it was meant to keep you in a bondage. Everything that you've experienced thus far from these individuals, this person, it was all to keep you in bondage to them, to their agendas, to their opinions. These are the same individuals who will talk about where you came from, talk about your story, talk about what you did. But I'm telling you, if you pull the covers from over them, every single thing they've told you or presented to you, it's a lie, baby. And I'm going to say that with confidence because I feel it. This person is a liar. A bold-faced liar. They ain't go and get no counseling for nothing. Their relationship is whack. They're whack. And I'm just saying it how I feel it. Now, take it up with God. When people got to overdo certain things in their lives, overdo what they got, overdo who they did sleeping with, working with, whatever it is, it's because they're insecure. They feel intimidated by you. And so they'll present themselves as the one. Y'all, this is so random, but I was walking at Chipotle yesterday and I saw a black guy. And I it don't even matter about the color, but I just saw the guy because he was attractive. I ain't even gonna lie, he was attractive. But when I saw him, he was like, he had a Tesla and he was talking to somebody. He was like, yeah, this is my car or whatever. But it could have been the smallest little spot. He was wiping it off. And y'all, listen, I never beat down people or talk about nobody that get new things. Absolutely not. That's what the enemy do. But when I see people that operate in situations like that, where it's all a show, congratulations, you got the car, but why does it have to be a show? This is how this person operates. Anything they do, they want you to highlight it. If they going to wipe their butt a certain way, and they got results that they think it should be clapped for, they want you to clap for them. It's foolish. It is foolish, baby. But you mess around and try to tell them something about you. I told you, they're going to tell you something. Oh, your hair sticking up. And before you know it, the conversation is back on them. Because they want you to feel small. In bondage. Whoever you are, you've been like this for a long time. They've treated you as a puppet for a long time. They made you look and play the small role for a very long time. And you didn't even know it. You did not even know it. And whoever, again, this is for, you're hurt, and whoever these people or this person is, they are too. They are too. But this situation, it has to end. You playing small, it has to end. My nose itching. It has to end. It have to. It's not an option anymore. Whoever this video is for, you playing small is not an option anymore. Whoever you've been connected to trying to act like they got it all together and pretending like they good without you, they lying. They lying. They are lying. Oh my gosh. And they haven't, it's every day they get up and have to put this lie on, is making them hurt even more. It's making them hurt even more. Instead of being real. You're no longer confused. You're no longer in bondage. You're no longer a puppet to these people or this person. You know now. You see now. And when you see, you cannot unsee. So you keep trying to retract, back up, pick them up, all of that. They got too much baggage now. They're considered a liability to you now. You can't rock with them like that no more. Some people you have to love from afar. Y'all ain't got to be ignorant towards one another. Let me say that. Because some people you can love from afar. Some people you have to stick around because y'all connected for whatever reason. Y'all got to do whatever. Whether it's kids, whether it's job, whatever it is. You can still be cordial with other people, with the person you fell out with. Stop being ignorant. I got to say it just like God is giving it to me, y'all. We got to stop that. Just because you fall out with somebody don't mean you got to go back and beat them down. Just because you fall out with somebody don't mean you got to run around town and spread their business. Knowing that you hurt. Knowing that you want to reconnect with them. Knowing that you feel whatever that you feel. Learn how to channel your anger. Deal with your emotions. So quick to act. Somebody acted so quickly concerning you. And that's what made you get into this situation. My God. You're not that small person anymore. You're not this little bird anymore. You're walking into ego status now. It's time for you to learn how to fly. Use your own wings. We ain't riding nobody back. Ain't nobody riding our back. That's over. No matter how you try to play it small, somebody will always see you as tall. So own that. Unapologetically. And anybody that don't like it, they got to move around. We're not moving anymore until it's time. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all so much. And I'm sending everybody so much love, y'all. Because we look around and I know, let me say this real quick. I got to say this. It's tax season. Y'all know when tax season come around, everybody get brand new. Literally. It's a time, and I'm not talking about anybody, because do your thing. That's your money. Go off, sis. Go off, bruh. That's another thing. Don't let nobody tell you how to spend your tax money. Don't let them tell you that's a thing. I don't know what that's about. That's crazy to me. But it's tax season. So yes, you might have the funds in your bank. Yes, you might have what you want right now, but somebody is still brokenhearted. Your spirit is broken from whatever happened, from whoever did what. Sometimes money cannot buy you love, friendships, connections, genuine things, people. So now it's time for you to know that you got your little coins, but baby, it's time to do that inner work. That's what's going to give you your peace, your freedom, your happiness. I just had to say that because somebody might be in a good position right now financially, but your spirit needs to be uplifted, baby. And I just want to send you love, encouragement, that it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. I'm telling you, it don't feel good right now, but it's going to be good for you. It don't feel good right now, but what you're choosing to do is going to be good for you. Not them, for you. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.